Welcome back to Getaway, where I'm exploring the historic trails and wilderness of the Scottish coast aboard Scenic Eclipse II. One of the unique things about sailing on Scenic Eclipse is that the bridge is open 24 hours a day. So you can see how this incredibly advanced ship works.
We have the bridge almost always open, so people can come, experience what we do here, how it is to sail. They ask questions, they start to understand what do we see on the screen here and what is there. And for them it's fantastic because they feel like they're really navigating.
Under the water, the ship is fitted with revolutionary extended stabilizers, and minimizing its impact on the environment has been crucial for the designers.
When she's sailing through the water, we have a very little wake. That shows that we have, for that size of yacht, about 40% less than what you would have on a modern ship.
This morning, we've made our way to one of the most spectacular anchorages in the world. The Orkneys are a collection of 70 islands that until the late 15th century were part of Norway.
Well, the Orkneys have always been right near the top of my bucket list because this remote chain of islands is home to one of the greatest archaeological sites on Earth.
These are some of the oldest sites that we're aware of in Europe. There are at least 4 henge monuments in about a 1.5 mile area here.
One of those sites is the Standing Stones of Stenness, which to this day remains largely undisturbed.
This site dates to about 3100 BC. It's about 1,000 years older than Stonehenge.
So they've been standing for 5,000 years.
They haven't been re-erected, they haven't been found lying down and stuck back in the ground. These stones have been standing there for 5,000 years. Originally, there were 11 stones in this circle here. There are 4 left now, and probably as a result of weathering.
And so what would have been the activity here? Was it ceremonial?
Well, your guess is as good as mine, to be honest. For me, that's the wonderful thing about these sites. We can date them quite accurately. We can even say we know the stones all came from one location, about 6 miles away from here. But what we don't know is why they were built. We don't know what the purpose was of these sites, but we think they're ceremonial.
A henge is more than just a ring of stones. It also refers to the ring-shaped ditch that surrounds them. And the nearby Ring of Brodgar is one of the most spectacular henges in the world.
The name henge that's derived from the ditch is no accident. For me, it's the star of the show. I know everybody focuses on the stones. The ditch is 10 metres wide and 4 metres deep, cut into solid rock. It's an incredible feat.
Particularly at that time, given the implements they would have had.
No metal, only the hardest material would have been other stone.
The use of stone is why we know this period as the Stone Age, or more accurately, the Neolithic period. And not far away is the simple, incredible 5,000-year-old village of Skara Brae.
This is reckoned to be the oldest, best preserved Neolithic village in Europe, complete with its stone furniture.
The village remained buried for thousands of years and was only discovered in 1850 after a large storm washed away some of the sand dunes.
Well, this is a fantastic and really accurate recreation of one of the houses, with the fireplace in the middle with the smoke going up and the beds. Maybe 6 or 7 people living here. If you imagine life, kids running in and out, all these houses really close together, it's not very much different than today.
Whether ruled by Vikings, Celts or Gaelics, the sheer remoteness of these islands has allowed these ancient Stone Age sites to remain largely undisturbed, leaving behind a priceless historic legacy along the rugged Scottish coast and stunning cliffs of Orkney.